Hey Paulo, this is Pim from TAO Marketing. Um, just some small feedback I wanted to explain really quick in this video. So um, we were looking for some patterns how these pages have been set up, and we really like to have things in balance. So for example, with feedback point number 10, one thing we are trying to explain is that we see the height of these texts are not in the same height all the time, and that's of course because uh, of how do you call it, of how many rules or how many lines you use. So this one is above the tree, this one is in the same line as the 4. So we prefer it this way, that everything is in the same height as the number. So if the number starts, then the text starts. Then it doesn't matter if you have 2 or 3 lines, well then it all starts in the same height and it feels more in balance. Same goes for if you have 4 text here and 3 text here. Please move it up so everything starts in the same line. That would be great. Also, something we've noticed about the overall template or design is that the space between this text and the horizontal line and over here and the horizontal line is not the same. And so we see in different places different spaces, and I'm wondering if you could please bring it more into balance, because here, for example, you don't use horizontal lines, and I think these squares are a little bit bigger than these squares, but I'm not sure. Maybe you can have a look at this. Um, Here you don't use a horizontal line, here you use it. So if you go through these pages with the horizontal lines, I see a lot of uh, things that are not super consistent there. So as we are trying to make the design perfect, um, I'm sorry if we are trying to be a little bit too perfect maybe, but um, I hope you can agree and see what we see, that especially in the bottoms with the horizontal lines, sometimes you use them, sometimes you don't. And here you use it again, but not on this side. And the spacing between the horizontal lines and the objects um, are, are constantly in variations. And also here's quite some space between the text. Actually, I like that, but if you look at this way, all this content has been put it really far down. So here it's less, obviously. I'm not 100% sure about that, but and I don't know if this horizontal line is in the same height as this line. It looks like it's 1 or 2 pixels off. So I just tried to finish all the things and try to make everything perfect. If you can have a second look at this, that would be great, especially on the header parts. And yeah, that's about it. I hope this video helps, and if you need any more information, please let me know.